more than 100,000 Americans apply to join ICE. Join ICE. Think about it. To help deport illegal aliens. Do you know what happened after 9/11? So many people joined what?
Police department.
The police department and military. You joined the police.
I was in during it, and then they did stop laws where we couldn't even leave, and people were joining left and right.
But there's a lot of people that would join because they're like, I'm going to go fight for my country, right? Yep. Now, Americans are saying, I want to go clean up the border. 100,000 Americans applied to join the ICE 12 local arrests and deport illegal aliens. As Department of Homeland Security officials reported, following a recruitment effort by Trump's administration, the campaign includes an ad campaign and a $50,000 signing bonus for new recruits. Damn. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem stated, our country is calling you to serve at ICE. In the wake of the Biden administration failing immigration policies, our country needs dedicated men and women of ICE to get the worst of the criminals out of the country. New ICE recruits are offered student loan repayment, forgiveness options, a 25% law enforcement availability pay for Homeland Security investigations, special agents, premium overtime payments for enforcement and removal operations, deportation officers, and enhanced retirement benefits, okay? So that's what they say. The bill also includes more than $46 billion for new border wall construction, $45 billion for ICE detention space, $10 billion reimbursed for states who covered border security costs under Joe Biden, and $3.5 billion for the Department of Justice to issue grants to local governments who help locate and arrest illegal aliens, among other funding measures, okay? There was a clip of Mayor Bass losing it over ICE, but Joe Rogan, rips ICE raids. He says, great, you're going to get rid of landscapers. Okay, Rob, I don't know if you have the Rogan clip. We'll come back to the Bass one. Joe Rogan criticized the Trump administration raids on Joe Rogan explained publicly protests stemmed from a visceral reaction to officers pulling people out of schools and pulling people out of the Home Depot and pulling people that were just hardworking people. He argued that voters expected the removal of violent criminals, not ordinary workers, saying when people thought about ICE, they thought, great, we're going to get rid of the gang members that they think, great, you're going to get rid of landscapers. Rogan pressed, if this is the clip that you have, Rob?
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
All of a sudden, these like pop-up riots, I actually call them the Timu riots. Like, this is a Chinese-funded group, and what they're doing is they're using that front in an effort to then divide on that topic as well.
I absolutely believe this is true, that I'm sure other countries fund similar things, but also it was in reaction to some of the ICE raids and pulling people out of schools and pulling people out of Home Depot. When people thought about ICE, they thought, great, we're going to get rid of the gang members. They didn't think, great, you're going to get rid of a landscaper.
This is what, Rob?
This is just B-roll footage of but that's the comments from Rogan.
This is LA?
Yes.
Crazy. We were just there a couple days ago, man. This is not the same LA. You can pause it right there. Okay, so ICE raids, 100,000 people signing up. You're getting rid of landscapers. Vinny, your thoughts on this story?
I think, like, well, first and foremost, let's say what the actual problem is. Okay, the Biden administration let in how many? What's the number? I hear 20 million.
Tom Homan said 10 million. So let's set the floor there. It could be more.
Let's say 10 to 20. Let's go in the middle of that. Okay, and now Trump, just like everything else, just like with Russia, just like with the border, just like with crime, Trump has to come in and clean everything up. All right, it's like, this is the analogy. All right, the Biden administration threw this wild party. Okay, they opened the doors, Tom. Everybody came in the house. Criminals, they're spray painting, they're killing. Girls were raped at the party. People are dead. Okay, now the cops show up. Everybody's showing up at them. The maids, everybody's cleaning up, and you're getting mad at the cops and the maids. I'm sorry, and there's a misconception, and I understand what Joe comes, and I trust me, he made a great point about how there could be a way that if you've been here for 10 years or 5 years and you've been paying taxes and all that stuff, even though Trump made it seem like he's going to get rid of everybody, say what you want. Trump is saying exactly what he said. Okay, but there's a misconception that they're just walking into schools and grabbing people. The majority of these raids, Adam, let's say that they're looking for 30 people. 19 of them have arrest warrants, they were DUI, they have felony charges, and they're getting rid of them. I apologize. I am so sorry. If you're here illegally, the first thing you did to come here was break the law. So when he's doing this wide grab and they're trying to get everybody, I'm sorry. Some of these people who are still illegal are going to get rounded up. And it sucks. It sucks. But he ran on it. If you don't like it, then you shouldn't have voted for him. Because that's what I voted for. I voted for getting these people out of here that are illegal. Because how much times do we keep hearing sanctuary city this, sanctuary city that? All the money has gone to these people. Yes, there needs to be an adjustment, but Trump said he was going to do it, and he's doing it. And that's it.
Tom.
I love the recruitment. You know, the U.S. Armed Forces, police locally, they've been running programs like this to recruit forever. There have been programs that ran right after 9/11. There's programs that run where, the Army feels that they're below their target, so they put some programs out there. So they're putting a program out here. And what are they doing? They're not recruiting a militia. They're recruiting the permanent staff that is going to stand watch and control our closed border. We've closed the border. Now we're getting more staff that's going to be there. And yes, we're going to continue the removal of people that have a criminal record. The people that they went after, had criminal records. But there was also visual footage that looked bad, and the mainstream media was more than happy to say that's an innocent man in the middle of a field being taken out. Did that happen? I don't know, but there was a lot of evidence that they were going after people that had criminal records who were already here illegally. And then did China fund it? Have Soros organizations funded some of these protests? Yes. I believe the allegations. So when I say yes, I'm saying I believe the allegations that other people that don't agree with Trump are helping to fund, make the protest even worse about immigration. I think the average American, if you look on policy by policy, they like what's going on with a lot of the policies that Trump has made, but they didn't like what was going on visually with all the footage. It's like, hey, I like the border being closed. I like the fact that we're cleaning people back, but then they would see some of the footage and go, that kind of looks kind of bad.
Yeah, and again, Tom, sometimes it does look bad, but just to make my point, a lot of these people, we're talking about the ICE raid that they did on August 6th. The Border Patrol grabbed 16 illegals in Westlake Home Depot in LA. Records showed 6 of them, 16, 6 of them had criminal histories, including a Nicaraguan charged with felony theft in April, a Guatemalan with a prior LAPD arrest for DUI with great bodily injury. He almost killed somebody in an accident. A Guatemalan ICE fugitive with a 2014 deportation order, and 3 previously deported Guatemalans who illegally came back in during Biden. I get it. It looks bad, guys. It looks bad. But if you ask for it, now you got it. The word illegal, people keep missing the point. Guys, we all came here legally. Your family came here legally. My mom and dad, they all came here legally. Okay, besides the fact that, you know what? Let's say out of 100 of them, 5 of them rape and murder and everything. That's too much. That's 5 Americans that would have been saved if it wasn't for the border. And this all sits on Alejandro Mayorkas and the last administration, who, Adam, you want to talk about pardons? Nothing's ever going to happen to that guy. He's sitting at home smiling his butt off because he opened the door and this problem is because of that Biden administration. So this all lies on them, period. End of story.
Remember the clip that was like, hide your wife, hide your kids, because they're out here raping everybody. Yeah. I feel like that, this guy right here. Yeah. Thank you, Rob. I feel like that is sort of the narrative. You want to play this?
No, keep going.
Okay, I feel like that's sort of the narrative with the illegal immigrants. But sometimes when you want to make an omelet, you got to crack a couple eggs and a couple crackheads. But the reality is this. Why are people joining ICE? How many people are applying? 100,000 Americans have applied to join ICE?
Good.
That's amazing.
Good.
Okay. How many people don't want to be police officers anymore? How many people stopped wanting to be firefighters in California over there? Yep. So I think it's a very good thing that you want to serve your country. What are the main 3 reasons that an American want to serve ICE? Number 1, it's a job. It's a career. AI ain't going to replace you. You're going to have a job for sure. You're going to have money, benefits. What are they giving? $50,000 signing bonuses? Maybe I'll join ICE. Who knows? Number 2, you want to serve your country straight up. And we talked about why someone would join the CIA. It's like, bro, you got to be insane. Peter Thiel's, it's like they're doing this because they genuinely want to serve their country for national security purposes and to help the country out. Number 3, and I think this goes for both sides, they genuinely feel like they're doing the right thing. This is what the people that are protesting against ICE feel very passionately that they're doing the right thing. Yeah. The people that are joining ICE are feeling passionately that they're doing the right thing.
This is a 2-part thing, right? One is Joe saying that they're coming after the landscaper. So the one thing why Joe is loved is because Joe has a soft, he has a heart.
Empathy.
that is the reason why he's so, he has the empathy and he can kill you, right? So he's got that combination of how he's the gentle guy that also has a heart when he sees things like this. Story comes out here. Secretary Noem announces 1.6 million illegal aliens. This is yesterday or today. This is a few hours ago. 1.6 million illegal aliens have left. This is self-deported. In the first 100 days as secretary, in the U.S. has seen a decline of 1.6 million illegal aliens across the country. So watch this. Q1 2021, Biden, 10.2. Next year later, 11.4. Next year, 12.6. Next year, 40 million. Next year, 16 million, right? And that from 15.8 million to 14.2 million, 1.6 million out. Now, they're saying ICE has only been able to get how many? We've heard the number. How many people have been able, has ICE gotten themselves? It's 100,000. It's not a big number.
It's less than 200,000.
Yeah, it's less than 200,000. But guess what? The advertisement, the messaging, all of that, a lot of people are like, screw this, I'm going back to Mexico. Yeah. Don't even worry about coming and getting me. I'm going to go back to my family. So the 1.6 million that have self-deported is a part of, that's the number. Yeah, ICE has removed in the first 100 days was 66,000. Not a big number when you think about that.
No.
So let's say it's 100,000 that they actually got. But say 1.6 million self-deported. That means they did that. That's a part of what they did. So to those that are sitting here saying, well, you know what about this and what about that? Guys, this was his top 3 issue, was the border. He ran on this in 2016. Build the damn wall. He's been saying this for 9 years, that this is what he's going to be doing, okay? And guess what happened the moment he came in? People coming through the border went to 0. Nobody has even wanted to come here anymore. Nope. It's like illegally, no. Legally, God willing, I'm going to wait to see how I can end up coming here.
Right.
But to me, I believe the number one most important thing anybody and everybody thinks about when it comes down to family, kids, is safety. It's the S word. Keep me safe, keep me secure. If you can't do that, I'm not with it. It's the same exact thing he's doing in D.C. Like when you see this Mayor Bass of L.A. saying something like this is her, by the way. Watch her reaction. Look how she reacts. Watch her rage.
Not believe that this just happened to be a coincidence.
There is no way this was a coincidence. This was widely publicized that the governor and many of our other elected officials were having a press conference here to talk about redistricting, and they decided they were going to come and thumb their nose in front of the governor's face. Why would you do that? That is unbelievably disrespectful. It's a provocative act. They're talking about disorder in Los Angeles, and they are the source of the disorder in Los Angeles right now. Yeah. This is just completely unacceptable.
Who believes
this
it?
is a
people like
people in California, people in LA.
So the guy behind her definitely believes it with that haircut of it.
Yeah.
So every once in a while we get new things that come up for summer. Summer hats are here. And I want to show you this with these summer hats that we have. They're not that many. We didn't order hundreds of them. This is very limited supply for someone. We're just simply testing it out. The first one is the splat print. If you look at it, it's pretty sick. Can you change the pictures on that, Rob? There's not that many of these. We're simply ordering these to see how you like it, and then we may do a bigger supply. It's a new Future Looks Bright design on the back of it. It's actually pretty sick on the bottom as well. Then this next one, the black one, is not going to last, although I think these two are going to be competing. Look at this one here, by the way, with the front logo. Real cool on the way this black one looks, with the orange on the bottom, the Future Looks Bright on the back. And last but not least, it's the white one with gold. Future Looks Bright on the back, on the bottom, and an American flag and Valuetainment. It's just, Vinny, this one looks sick. Absolutely. Look at how this one looks. This one looks absolutely sick.
I'm going to keep this one.
And so they're out now. Gang, go place an order. When you do place an order, a gift comes with it as well for the first 100 people that placed the order. But those are the new hats that came in on Valuetainment. Summertime, go represent Future Looks Bright gear. They just came out this week. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.